Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're going to stalk our ex as Bloody Finger Hunter Yura from Elden Ring. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. Also keep in mind that the Enforcer Roguish archetype for rogues is available on my Patreon at the $5 tier. With that said, let's start with the ability scores. Using the standard point array will put the 15 into strength. I don't care what the scaling says, using a sword that long will work your muscles. Next we'll put the 14 in dexterity because the weeb lords will get mad if I dump it like Eleonora dumped Yura. We'll put the 13 into wisdom, it's the faith score and we're gonna need that. For reasons. After that is the 12 in constitution. Not as much as I'd like, but hey, you're either immune to bleed or you're weak to it. We'll put the 10 into intelligence, we won't really need it, and we'll dump charisma. Maybe there's a reason Eleonora dumped him. For race we're going to go with reborn. I'm pretty sure Yura's a tarnished. We'll put our +2 and +1 to strength and wisdom and pick arcana and religion to get that dragon knowledge. We'll also get deathless nature and knowledge from a past life and speak common and sylvan. He's from basically Japan, so yokai. We'll make a custom background taking medicine to recognize cessblood and perception to see that distant light. We'll also speak abyssal and deep speech, which seem like pretty maddening languages. Moving on to class, we're going to go with Fighter. We'll get Strength and Constitution saving throws, pick Athletics and Survival for skills, and be proficient with all weapons, armor, and shields. At level 1 we'll get Second Wind in our fighting style, picking Great Weapon Fighting. At level 2 we'll get Action Surge, and level 3 we'll get our Martial Archetype. We're going to go with Battle Master, taking Painter's Supplies for giggles. We'll also get our Superiority dice and maneuvers. We'll take Sweeping Attack to catch enemies with our ridiculous reach, and Goading Attack to draw enemy ire. That will make more sense later. We'll also take Lunging Attack for the Piercing Fang. The extra damage from the Superiority dice will also serve as a bleed proc, because Katana. At level 4 we'll get an ability score improvement which we'll use to take the Slasher feat to bump strength. Honestly, I'd rather take Piercer to improve Piercing Fang, but longswords don't actually do piercing damage. Of course, I think restricting melee weapons to a single damage type is dumb, and that damage type should be determined by the weapon's shape and how it's used. If you can't tell, this is my way of saying ignore the rules, take Piercer instead. At level 5 we'll get extra attack. Now we're going to multiclass to Ranger, getting proficiency in nature. At level 1 we'll choose favorite enemy, picking undead and draconic. We'll also choose deft explorer, picking religion for our canny skill and speaking primordial and infernal to talk to evil fire. At level 2 we'll get another fighting style, picking dueling in case we want to one-hand our sword like Sephiroth. At level 3 we'll get our Ranger conclave, picking hunter. We'll get our hunter's prey, choosing Colossus Slayer for more bleed procs. FromSoft just loves to make the katana OP. At level 4 we'll get another ability score improvement which will cap our strength. Too bad muscles won't impress your ex. Back to Fighter, at level 6 we'll get another ability score improvement which we'll use to take the tough feat. My brother in grace, invest in thy vigor. At level 7 we'll get Know Your Enemy, another superiority die, and 2 more maneuvers. We'll take Parry and Riposte for the counter attack, but just use Lunging Attack. At level 8 we'll get another ability score improvement which we'll put into Constitution, and level 9 we'll get Indomitable. At level 10 we'll get D10 superiority dice and 2 more maneuvers, choosing Brace and Fainting Attack. Seriously, just stab someone. I think it's at about this point that Eleonora gets fed up with Yura's shit and just kills him. Of course he's tarnished so it doesn't stick, and instead he just goes through his emo phase where he just wants the world to burn. Also he changes his name to Shibariri for some reason. Anyway, we'll be multiclassing to Light Domain Cleric, getting the Light Cantrip and Warding Flare. Someone's coming at you, charge up your laser eyes and make them back off. At level 2 we'll get Channel Divinity, Turn Undead, and Radiance of the Dawn. This will be a big single burst Shibariri's Howl. At level 4 we'll get one last ability score improvement which we'll use to take the Elemental Adept feat. We'll obviously choose Fire. Gotta pick the right talismans for your build. At level 5 we'll get Destroy Undead CR 1/2, and at level 6 we'll get a second Channel Divinity and Improved Flare. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. Now to talk spells. As a Claranger, or Holy Rover if you will, our spellcasting ability is Wisdom. Our spell save DC is 16 and our spell attack modifier is +8. As a level 8 multicaster, we'll have 4 first level slots, 3 second and third level slots, and 2 fourth level slots. Starting with Ranger, we'll have 3 spells to choose from. We'll take Hunter's Mark for more bleed procs, Absorb Elements, and Longstrider. For Cleric, we'll have 4 cantrips to choose from. We'll take Guidance, Resistance, and Mending to fill the slots, clerics really need more cantrips, and Sacred Flame for Frenzied Burst. The Chaos Flame is a god, gods are divine, radiant damage is acceptable here. We'll automatically get Burning Hands for Frenzied Flame and Fairy Fire. People tend to light up a bit when frenzied. We'll also get Scorching Ray for some more targeted flames and Flaming Sphere for the Flame of the Fell God. I know, not a Frenzied Flame spell, but it fits. We'll also get Fireball to detonate it and Daylight. That one's just there. With a +2 Wisdom modifier, we'll have 8 other spells to choose from. We'll take Bane to apply a debuff, Cure Wounds for a Crimson Flask, and Guiding Bolt for a charged Frenzy Burst. We'll also take Shield of Faith from our AC and Continual Flame to use on our Holy Symbol. We've got the Flame Seal. Next we'll take Enhance Ability to fill the space, Protection from Energy for resistances, and Spirit Guardians for a more sustained Shibari's Howl. Going back to the main sheet, we'll take a Longsword for Nagakiba, a Holy Symbol, and a set of half-plate armor. I honestly can't tell if he's got a breastplate under there, but that hat more than makes up for it. Our AC will be 17, our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 198 with 6d8 and 14d10 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Guts from Berserk.